Beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I guess you can call it a podcast. You guys, today we are talking about the Joe Budden Podcast. We are going to get caught up. You know how this works now, where we let a few episodes go by and then we discuss some things that we have noticed and we criticize. And that's what we do. And if you don't like it, move on. Sorry. That's what I do on my channel, is criticize my favorite show. Let's talk about it, you guys. So you guys, Flip has returned. Yay, right? Flip is back. I don't know, you guys, I'm all tongue-tied because I like Flip. I think he has an energy. However, he hasn't been putting forth that energy. And now, since someone said it and I am noticing it, it is quite true. Flip is no good when he is not shitting on women. So when he returns, like 2 minutes in, he's making a joke about Melissa Ford being in the ghetto or whatever because she was washing her car. No, she was getting snow off her car, and apparently that was a project building behind her. It doesn't look like a normal Chicago area project building, so I didn't know that it was a project building, but apparently it was. So okay, fine, that was funny. And listen, Mel, I'm sorry. We had to go find out who he was talking about. So I was forced to go check her stories, which I don't follow Mel. Y'all know I don't like Mel. I won't say I don't like her. I didn't like her on the pod, but I have no interest in Mel whatsoever. And then what do I see? I see her getting ready to get, what was she getting? A colonoscopy or whatever. And you will never guess what this girl said. Hold on. I'm actually going to show you. God damn it, you guys, I can't show you. I could have sworn I did a screen recording, but it's gone. So she was getting a procedure done, and she was under, the anesthesia. And when she came to, she's just like, oh my God, you guys, I'm under this anesthesia. And I'm thinking she's going to be like, she feels loopy and she can't wait to wake all the way up. No, this bitch says, and it just feels great. It's so good. It's so good. I said, she is never beating the allegations. I swear to God, this girl loves allegedly drugs and alcohol. I mean, and she's never beating those allegations. But we move. We're not talking about her. We're talking about Flip and the fact that, okay, so we're going to get to the fact that Sasha has been here. But to prove this point, let me just keep saying how he's all over Sasha. He's all over Sasha's back, and he's making jokes on Sasha and Sasha this and ha ha ha. And, little jokes at her expense. She's good at taking jokes or whatever. So she's taking it in stride. But I just see that most of his jokes are aimed at women. So whoever said that, very observant, and you are absolutely right. And now I can't unsee it, and it's making me not like him. I am not enjoying him because that is what he's doing. Sasha, since we brought her up, Big Sash, she's been back a couple times, and you guys, and here's the thing, and I think I said it before. People in the comments are very nice to Sasha in terms of not really going in on her the way that I want to say but we normally do. Like the JBP community, like we all know that we are really harsh, especially, and they say it on the pod all the time, especially the Patreon. Like Patreon comments we go in. And everybody always says something, a little disclaimer like, listen, I like Sasha. However, I don't want her on here, but she's a likable person. She's a very likable person. She's very much so down to earth. And all of that. However, she is, I don't want to call her dumber than a box of rocks. I'm not going to do that. But, and I don't think she's dumber than a box of rocks, but not smart. She is less than smart. But I mean, because she says some things wrong, we can't just say she's dumb because of that. Because look at Imani. Imani pronounced, oh my God. Anyway, Yeah, we just don't want her here. And he keeps bringing her back, and then they keep making all these comments about her and Imani, and it's so awkward. It's awkward as shit. And she's just ready to go. Like, she's down for whatever, which is another reason why I think people like her. She's just like, listen, let's go, let's do it. You want me to dance? I'm gonna dance. Like, she's trying to do whatever to get this job. But she says she has other things that came up, and good for her. I hope that works out for her, and I hope she doesn't come back here. Not here. But I will say I don't hate it when she's there. So it's fine. As long as it's not all the time. Like, he's really shaking up some shit, and I don't know how I feel about it. He's trying to get Ice and Ish off the same couch. So we had an episode without Ish, and we ended up having an episode without Ice, and the guy B Dot was there for both of those, so he's been there twice. And I will say I don't hate it when B Dot is there. He's not super talkative, but he's not super awkward either. He gets in where he fit in. So, but it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? What is all these people? Like, in and out, in and out. Can we just get used to some shit and go with it? Like, it's just constant shit. So Mona comes back. Yay, Mona, right? Right? And then we find out that she ended up having a seizure, which is awful, and I'm so glad she's okay. So prayers up to her, and I hope that she gets better. I'm glad she's back. But we have her on the pod again, and then Patreon today, where she's just doing the same old Mona thing. She did a monologue. She's doing a whole lot of talking and not giving anyone a chance. Like, come on, Mona. God damn it. I can't fight for you too long if you're going to keep doing it. And again, we all know that it's because she's used to being an A mic. She's used to it. However, you got 1,200 mics up here. You have to pass the damn ball. Like, she will talk about something and then everything comes back to her, where they're talking about a subject and she's like, yeah, but me, and yeah, but my, and I know we want to be relatable. I do it a lot as well. However, every little thing is back to her, and she doesn't stop. The thing is, she won't pause. She won't pause. She won't let anybody jump in. And then she gets pissed off when she's trying to get her shit off and people cut her off, or people not listening to her, because the only way you can get something in is if you just ignore her and keep talking. We don't want her to go anywhere. Like, we love her, but we just need her to watch these games back. Like, watch the games back. Games be in the pods. Watch it back like you watching games back, and you're seeing the way you move, and try to, fix it. Come on, you gotta fix it. And we have been saying for months now, oh, she just has to get acclimated. Like, she's gonna find her groove and it's gonna get good. She's gotta find that goddamn groove. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind hearing Mona speak, because again, we only get her like twice out the week or whatever, if we're lucky, because sometimes, well, she only missed a couple, so I'm not gonna do that to her. But I do see where it can be frustrating because she won't let people speak. And then I do like the fact that her and Sasha got along just fine. Everything was just fine. Like, Mona, I think, she's an Aquarius, like me. So we're genuinely nice people. We don't dislike people unless they give us a reason to dislike. We're going to make you feel welcome. Like they were saying, Mel didn't really like Mona and whatever. We didn't have any of that. So that was cool. But anyway, so we had B Dot there a couple times, and Joe really wanted him and Ice to get into it very badly. They kind of disagreed at one point, and Joe was loving that. And Ice was like, I'm not going to give it to him. I'm not going to give him what he wants. And that's what he wants. And we have people thinking that B Dot is maybe there to be the new person to talk about music, since Ice doesn't really speak. But I have to give it to Ice. He's been talking a lot lately, a lot more than I want to hear. Not even gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I want him to shut the fuck up, but he won't. And he's constantly trying to read shit. And I just be like, why is Ice reading again? Why is he reading again? Jesus. But, he's trying to step his game up. Let me tell y'all what frustrates me, which y'all knew I was going to do it. Everything frustrates me. So here goes. The phones, guys. The phones really frustrate me. And again, we do know that they say that they're using it to look up things. However, they're not all the time. And I'm really, really, really frustrated with Mark and all the shit that he gets off up there. And thank you to Imani who said something about it today. Mark had his kid up there. I think it's very interesting that everybody wants to clown Mark for how bad his kid is. Um, I mean, you can't really talk about people's kids. He takes it in stride because he is also clowning his kid because he's a jokester like that. However, careful. You know what I mean? Like, I can talk about my kid, but you, careful. And they really be letting them have it. And I'm just like, I remember when Lex was up there when he was little and he was all over the fucking place. Like, it was crazy. He was everywhere. And that's where that whole thing, ta-da, that's where that came from. Like Lex was all over the goddamn place. So Joe can't really talk. But I also think it's interesting that Mark's son only speaks Spanish. Like that's his first language. I don't know how smart that is. Like, why did you do that? Why would you do that? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem smart to me. If someone, I'm open though. If someone can answer me in terms of why he would want Spanish to be his kid's first language living here, why I would love to hear it. Like I'm open. Change my mind. Make me see that I'm a little crazy. So let's have that discussion in the comments. And also, Mark just getting all beat up by his son, and they talking about he had him in a chokehold, and with the son had Mark in a chokehold, and Mark be talking about how the son be beating the shit out of him. It's not cute. It's not cute, and you need to get a hold of that. Like, where's the mom? What's the mom doing? Who's the bad cop? Come on, one of you motherfuckers need to be the bad cop. I'm sorry. And then Mark just coming and going as he please. He gets up, he gets down, he stands up, he walks around, he does whatever the fuck, and he lives on the phone. He lives on the phone. Like you are dead center in the on the screen, and you are on the phone constantly. It's just unprofessional. It's just unprofessional. And it drives me crazy. But we move. Let's move on to something else. Something else that drives me crazy, I'm sure. Yeah, before we go, let's talk about this hating thing, you guys. So, there was this whole thing that they were saying that women don't like Sasha because she's pretty and women are hating on her. Not true. Not true at all. Like, women, cute women, pretty women, real women can say when another woman is pretty and it's okay. She's pretty. However, she's not right for the pod. Melissa Ford, pretty, not right for the pod. That's not hating on her. That's just thinking she's not right for the pod. Like everything is not jealousy. It's crazy that men think that shit. And hopefully a lot of women don't think that. Like hopefully women don't just automatically think, "Oh, because this person, is not feeling me, then she's jealous." No, sometimes, you're just not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. It's okay. Then they got to the whole concept of hating today on the Patreon. And I don't think they even know what hate means really. Like they had this whole example of apparently something happened, I guess on the pod, and Flip and Mark probably when they got into it wanted something to be taken out. I guess Joe took out whatever Mark wanted to have taken out. However, he didn't do it for Flip. So Flip said something to Joe about it. He said, you're picking favorites. You did it for him, but you didn't do it for me. And they were calling that hate. They said he's going around hating, or he hated on Mark. And I don't see it that way. I see it as him saying, listen, we both asked you to do something, and you, as the employer, picked a side. Like you picked a favorite. And that's not cool. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I think being a hater would be finding out somebody, how much someone is making, and then you go back to the boss and you're like, well, such and such makes this amount. So, yeah, that's hating. Like, that will get everything fucked up. That will be like Ish's example of, the boss being like, well, I'm not going to do it anymore, for you because everybody, somebody else is coming back saying something. So everybody just gets this $12 an hour. You know what I mean? Like, that's hating. But the fact that Joe picked one over the other, I don't think that's hating. And he didn't, yeah, I don't think that's hating. The whole thing with Sasha saying some girl named Holly was not one of the three baddest women in New York or whatever, I don't think that was hating. And she stood 10 toes down, which glad for her. That's not hating. That's just saying, listen, she's not one of those three. We have a top three, and unfortunately, she's not one of them. She didn't say she's an ugly girl. She didn't clown her. She didn't do anything. But that's not hating. They were just like, yeah, you were hating. You were hating. No one was hating. So I don't think the guys really know, and they should probably just hush their faces. But that's it, you guys. I don't really have anything else to talk about right now. I will try to come back. I'm just gonna stop lying, saying when I'm gonna try to come back. I'll be back. All right, I'll be back. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you be part of the Beautiful People family. If you're still here, you are the real MVP. Thank you very much. Like the video, you guys. It does wonders for the algorithm, analytics, whatever the hell. We just needed to go out to other people. So like the video and comment. Let's talk about some things. Don't forget to subscribe to our new channel. We're talking about relationships and everything. It's called Tastefully Offensive, and I will put a link in the description box. Yeah, if I can remember, but I really try to remember because my baby need more than them 11 people he got, y'all. Y'all got to get him up there. If you know, you know. He clowns me about my subscribers. However, we just started, and I'm tasking him to get his subscribers up. Get your weight up. So yeah, consider subscribing to that channel, and we would love to have you. I will see you guys in the next video. Smooches.